And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
Great place to start for this offense. Send the tight end in motion. Run inside. It's Brown. Picks up the first down. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Going to the run, it's Brown. And he's in! Touchdown, Ohio State! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited because this offense, they've got to get something.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field, they'll see they're winning this offense. You got to be ready to play against a motivated defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, these 3rd downs, obviously, they're so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down, but just to get the drive started, man. You get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but they hit forced the incompletion.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's just... I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. The RPO, it's complete. They'll mark him down right there. It'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
He's finally stopped.
defense identifies it. They see it right away. Good protection up front, and the running back turns into a wide receiver, makes the play. But I think they found the matchup they wanted, and they went right after it.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You gotta love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They beat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. Catch takes it down as the offense tries to cash in.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
He works his way all the way down to the 3. The defense is reeling.
Not moving up. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I need to get past that down here first and goal. Nice job leading in my running game. And maybe I stick to it from that play.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the end zone. Hit right at the goal line, but he's in for a touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Clark. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner out there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed the...
He's got it along the sideline. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. He's inside the 50. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeye!
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And he pops it up again.
You know, these running backs have to keep points of pressure on the ball, especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways.
The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jackson. He gets it up to the 44-yard line, and we brought down bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Sometimes it's not about fancy play design, it's about just getting it the ball and letting it play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Makes the grab in their space. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
And I think great offenses find their way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Hard running there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's got enough to move the chains for a Kentucky.
Yeah, that's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs. Let's go.
The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Becker. Brought down at the 10, and then a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Dumps it off in the flats. Makes one for the goal line. Kentucky. And 6 more on the board and trip to the house.
Yeah, the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And now the hit knocks it loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
And they could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Slips away. And the defense makes a play. Sacking it back to the 10. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back on the line. Make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
That's caught. It's Marsh. Good, solid tackle. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. It's Bailey. Got his man on the outside. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10, down to the 9. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal. Sends it back in motion. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the need to make a stop here. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Throws it out in space.